with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. And for the Thunder, we've got the great one. Jalen Williams is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Williams. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. Clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. The shot, no good. And he banks in the layup.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
The great one passes to Edwards. Adebayo the screen. Up top, Edwards. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Really left alone that time.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
To the inside, and he dumps it down.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Adebayo. Oklahoma City moving it around. Adebayo with a screen for Edwards. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot's so important. Nice three-point look right there.
There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle, it's tipped. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
They double him with Adebayo. Smith kicks to Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. To the paint. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Down low. Smith with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Thompson outside. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Stepped in for Oklahoma City. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Thunder in 4th.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock and stolen by Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Adebayo.
Remaining in the first.
5 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And our producer is now just letting me know that we have Shams Charania with the report out of Sacramento. Shams, what's the news on the Kings?
Hey, Kevin. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And here is Williams. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. The shot by Adebayo, no good. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires the 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Thunder trailing by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Edwards falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Smith outside. Curry outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Curry's got 6.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Edwards inside. On the wing, Williams. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside Williams. Wembanyama high post. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
In the corner, Smith with it. From the high post. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. On offense, here are the Thunder. 8-point game. Williams' shot is off. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Inside, here's the great one, and it falls over the rim and in. The great one's got his first points of the night.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Dives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 11. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
Screen by Smith. Here's the floater. Porter with a block. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Kevin.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Edwards in for the great one. And here are the Trailblazers now. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And the basket by Bailey. Bailey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Porter to the inside. Edwards getting the close range too.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightly so, man, can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Got a piece of it. 1:32 left here in the second. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Now here's Thompson. Still scoreless. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Curry on the wing. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bounce pass from Adebayo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Pass to Thompson. Curry on the wing. Corner shot. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Jet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Wembanyama's out there with Adebayo. Then there's the great one. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The great one with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They set the pick. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. To the paint. Smith with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now here's Edwards. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's the great one. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Edwards kicks to Williams. Adebayo with a screen for Williams. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Takes a 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Thompson. From the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Stephen Curry.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Thunder trailing by 13. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. To the left wing, just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Timeout.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Anthony Edwards. Averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Bailey with the ball. He's guarded by Connect. Pass to Curry. Bailey sends a screen for Curry. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now Wembanyama. It's blocked. Smith up top, guarded by Porter. Smith inside. Porter's there.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama drops in the short one. Wembanyama's got 9.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Portland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Outside Edwards. Wembanyama, a screen. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Over to the left wing. Connects from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Portland.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Thunder trailing by 21. Outside Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-point. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Trailblazers leading by 18. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. To the inside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's the great one. Picked his pocket. And here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Wembanyama outside. Lock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Edwards. Adebayo the screen. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Thunder trailing by 19. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep, and there's the three.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Here's Smith. One-handed!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Williams outside. Now Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. Adebayo the screen. Deflects the pass.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. Lets it go with a three. Portland grabs the miss. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. From outside the arc, Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And the Thunder with the possession here. To the middle, here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Portland in total control. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now we present our player of the game.